May profits be upon you. I hope you're doing well during your weekend, and I'm hoping that you're spending time away from the charts. All right. But I got to get this work in. You know what I'm saying? All right. We're going to take a look at Euro Swiss. Euro Swiss. All right. First thing we're going to look at is the RT money meter. The RT money meter tracks the rate of change of each individual currency future over a 15-week period. And I update this list every week to track the weekly progress. And I rank the currencies in terms of strength to weakness, the strong to weak, right? And what we can see as far as the euro is concerned, the euro last week was at minus 282. This week, it is at minus 485, ranking at the bottom of all of the other currencies in strength. This is the weakest of them all. And the fact is that it is getting weaker. You understand? Look at those numbers. All right. And the Swiss franc last week was at 325, ranked number one. Why does it? Yeah, ranked number one. Now it is ranked number two at 305. 325 to 305. Not much of a difference, kind of moving sideways, but still amongst the strongest relative to the other currencies. All right. So we're going to exploit that. We're going to pair these two together. And the first thing I want you to look at on the Euro Swiss time, on the charts, I want you to look at the weekly time frame, right? And what you can see is this 2015 craziness that went on, that horror that happened in 2015 for the Swiss, all right, out of nowhere. Okay, and we are now trading below that level. You see that? All right. And it also depends on your broker. This broker here, Oanda, has that level here. All right. I guess this is 0.97140, right? But if you check it on let's say forex.com, that spike is a little longer. And I don't understand why there's such a big discrepancy. I just don't understand it. But we're going to go off of the Oanda chart for now. All right. So that's the weekly. And what I want you to also see is that it doesn't come much more bearish than this. All right. Just down, and we pulled back up. Hey, that was nice. And didn't last long though. Boom, boom, boom. And now we're down below that. We're breaking that structure from 2015, broke this structure from 2020, right? And you just knew that things was getting worse. And look at all of that momentum. Look, it's just a straight drop. That's nasty. Let's go to the daily, right? We go to the daily, take a closer look at the PA. Come on with you. All right, look at the PA here. All right, you can see that price came down, made this low, a swing low, push price back up as in correction of this impulse, right? We corrected up and then another bearish impulse to the downside. And I have this all as really one leg of structure, right? And this is the line that we break from that 2015 power, right? So we're very bearish. All right. Let's look at the 4 hour. Okay. And on the 4 hour, what do we see? You can see that, we're breaking structure to the downside. Yeah. They're a little off. All right. We break structure to the downside. We're bearish. We have a correction that pulls us back up, and then we are bearish. Swing low, swing high, swing low, lower high, lower low, and we have a lower high established. All right. Does that mean the pullback is over? We thought that over here. We thought the pullback was over here, right? And then it pulled up even more. It pulled up even up to this pullback. All right. So, I mean, just you can't get too ahead of yourself. You just take what it gives you, right? The deal is that this is the high of the trading range. This is the low of the trading range. And we are in the bottom 50%. All right. Which is discount as opposed to premium. Premium prices, discount prices, right? And it looks like this low is weak. All right. in every downtrend, the lows are inherently weak and will be targeted for liquidity. And it looks like we are on our way to doing just that. And that's the way I'm thinking. All right. So what do we need? What do we see? First of all, we see that what I want you to be cognizant of is this swing high and this swing low. All right. This is the trading range on the 4-hour, right? But this is the swing structure. You understand? The swing structure is what counts. The higher time frame, lower low, lower high. Is this pullback over? Have we gone into the 50% of this trading range? That's where I look. All right. Yeah, I always look at the lower high once it's made, but we don't have a trading range low according, with that as the high just yet. Right now, this is a correction to this, and we don't know if this correction is over just yet. It could come down here and then do this and go higher and then drop. We don't know. You just have to have kind of like a neutral mindset when you come to the market when it comes to bias. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Fibonacci retracement tool on that swing high, and I'm going to come down to the swing low. Right. And we are at 50%. Does price need to go any higher? Does it need to go any higher? I think there's going to be a pullback. I think there's the best prices are above that 50, right at the golden ratio, 705, 786. These are the best prices to get when you want to look for shorts. All right. Anything above that 50%. And we are, suspiciously below it. All right. There is a lot of momentum, but what price did was come back up and retest the breakout area. All right. You see how price went into this range here? All right. This is the correcting pullback, and then the resumption of the bearish trend. So it comes back and retest this. I believe there will be a pullback. Do I believe it'll be a pullback up to here? No, because the Swiss is too strong versus a very weak euro. I think we're going to continue down lower. And I think the pullback is over. Look how close we are to this the bottom of the trading range. That's where I'm leaning. You understand? So if there is a pullback, I'm looking here, right? And here. Now, what's the difference between these two? One is this is proximal. All right. This one is closer. This is where I'm going to be looking first. I'm looking for price to come back up here. All right. It's unmitigated. Price has not come back to revisit this area yet. It's unmitigated zone, and it needs to be mitigated. All right. There's a lot of imbalance between there and here. All right. So price will come back and fill that imbalance. And I believe we can look for a 15-minute confirmation on the 15-minute time frame. We'll look for it to push up, and pull back, push higher, a break of that pullback low, and then a return to impulse. That's it. That's what I'm looking for on the 15. If we do not get it here, I'm going to be looking here. Okay. Now, the reason why this one intrigues me is because it's unmitigated and there's a lot of imbalance to fill. This one also has an inefficient price movement, right? So price could come up and fill that, but also what I want you to see is this could be used as inducement for people to trap sellers into taking their sells early, and then price comes up and takes out their stop losses, right? To mitigate this unmitigated zone and then come down. So I'm watching both. You understand? I don't want you to watch both. All right. Don't just be jumping in crazy trades. All right. All right. Because there is the potential that price could go higher for a deeper retracement. We just got to acknowledge that. Okay. But I do like, I do like these zones. This one hasn't accomplished much as far as, you know, it didn't break this low yet. All right. If, maybe on a lower time frame, we can see how strong it is. I want to see look here to see if there was a sweep of the highs and all that good stuff. You know, I like to see a sweep of liquidity, and I also like to see inducement before price goes up in there. So this one, you know, I'm kind of shaky on this one. If it uses this, if it takes this out and comes up here, I'm going to feel pretty confident, pretty good about taking a short down to this target area down here at 95.80. All right. But I do believe price is going to continue down lower. Yes, I do. And if we get that pullback, I'm looking, I'll go to the 15-minute and look for those confirmations that I talked about earlier. All right. I have two zones that I would like to hit within the next 7 to 10 days. So that is my analysis on this. And I do hope you enjoyed that analysis. If you got something good out of it, hey, let me know by liking this video. And also subscribe to the channel, catch the updates by hitting the bell icon, and you can get notified that, for updates that I always give. And I would like to hear from you. Drop a comment, give me some feedback on this trade setup. And you know, I'd like to hear your view of it, you know. That's it. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. And do check out the video that I have on your screen right now. This is the previous video. I think these are strong contenders. I'm putting a star on this one. I think these are strong contenders for trade of the week next week. So I'm putting it red because it is a sell that we're looking for. All right. So we're looking to sell this. I will see you next week. Thank you.